Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah. This is Self-Written Budgets. On this channel, I cash stuff to save for mine and my husband's future and set us up for financial stability. I live in Queensland, Australia. I've been cash stuffing in this community for a bit over a year, but in this community as a whole on YouTube for nearly 12 months now. So this is my second paycheck of November, and we're gonna get right into this video because I do not have a lot of time. But I'll chat as I'm going and we'll see how we go.
I cannot shake this feeling.
So this is the only day I had to film and for once I actually took this money out on payday. So we are stuffing $1,220 today. I stuffed $200 straight in my savings Saturday with Sui cash stuffing $220. So we are starting in debt payoff, which is getting 60. Is anyone doing Black Friday sales? If so, where are we shopping? I have full plans to afterpay. Yes, I cash budget, but I will be afterpaying to spend some money with one of my bestie girls, Mish. I adore her so much. I will be spending some money getting some quality items from Mish when I can. Gaming is getting 5. Donations isn't getting anything. Tea and coffee is getting 5, and that has 105. Yay. Oh. Sports isn't getting anything. Cairo is getting 5. I'm getting desperate, and I have a feeling I'm going to need to go soon, so I've got 40 in here. Amazing. Yes, because that makes sense. Groceries is getting 300. I forgot to do these. Okay, 360. Amazing. All right. So we're gonna do this and then do this, and we should have 800 something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 40. Perfect. Cash buffer's getting 5. I've just opened it and I'm like, where's all my money? I had money in here. This is my grocery fund. This needs to get 5. Perfect. All right. Awesome. So really quickly, we're going to jump over into these. Groceries is getting 20. That's my husband's. Actually, I might do a really bad 20. So that's for my husband. Gas is up next and that gets 50. That's to fill up my car. Spending, I'm doing a little bit differently. I think I have a really bad 10 in here, so now I want to use it. Oh, that's right at the start. All right, perfect. There's those. Dine out is my coffee fund, which also gets 10. Household is when I'm sending money out of an envelope that's not in here, and buffer gets its usual 5. Actually, I think I have bad 5s too. Yeah, I do. Perfect. All right, so that's for my wallet. Amazing. All right, now we're gonna move into my long-term binder. What's everyone's Christmas plans for this year? So starting off in medical, I'm going to be hanging out with my husband and we're going to do what we did last year. We're going to order some sushi, not some sushi, we're going to order some sashimi salmon from one of our local seafood wholesalers, and then also get some oysters because we both love our seafood and it's like a special occasion thing with us. $5 went into medical, but we're going to be doing that. So medical now has 65, but yeah, we're going to be spending Christmas together. My family live a little bit away from me, So yeah, I definitely wish I could be closer, but it's just not gonna happen. I have 120 in annual fees. I want to fully fund this soon. My annual fees for my credit card, for my Qantas credit card, are only $100, but I want a bit extra because you never know when annual fees go up, and it's always good to have a bit of extra money than not have any money at all. All right, so the Christmas project. This Christmas project is going towards Raelynn. I have $60 in there now, and tax is getting 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tax now has 100. So this has been coming out of an extra $20 for some reason my work has been giving me, and I can't quite figure it out. And I don't want to owe the taxman next year, so I'm putting all of that extra money aside into this envelope just in case. Now, I'm going to pull my guy away. You guys should actually find out about this little secret starting hopefully early next year. 1, 2. I keep hinting at it, but it's just not something I can quite share yet while I'm in the process of working on it. But yeah, fingers crossed it will be an early next year release. I've been talking to one of my friends about helping me get it off the ground, so we'll see. All right, starting in date night, it's getting 10. I have 120. I've got 60 in here. And then we're putting nothing in enjoy, 5 in adventure. I like putting money into adventure, and I don't know why. Joint emergency, which is this one here. I keep promising Blake that I'm going to do his order next, but Mish is doing mystery bundles, and I really want them. So you should see a video on that soon, because I will be getting. Joint emergency is getting 10. So we have a 230 in joint emergency. We'll fully fund this at 500, but that money won't go into the bank. I want this in case of flooding or anything where we can't use cards for a little bit. I want to be able to make sure we've got the money to be able to get ourselves groceries and push ourselves through. Anniversary, especially considering I have 2 dogs. Anniversary is getting 10, and it now has $90. Our anniversary is the 4th of August every year, so that's the day he asked me to use girlfriend. It's the day we got married on. And this one is getting 5. Yeah, this one's getting 5. It now has 75. And that's it for this binder. What are our plans for New Year's? I know I just asked about Christmas, but what are our plans overall for this upcoming summer/winter holiday? Because I think the US only get like 2 weeks for winter, whereas us here at the moment are on 6 to 8 weeks for summer. My husband's getting 10. I cleared this because I've said this to people before. This is where my husband's gift money comes out of. So I've just bought him his Christmas gift, so I cleared it out. Self-care's not getting anything. Solidates isn't getting anything. Self-care's not getting anything. Friends night's getting 5. Vital that I have money in here. Me and one of my friends want to go Christmas light looking, so I think we're going to go out for dinner together and then go Christmas light looking. Sewing's not getting anything. Books is getting 10. Now has 50, so we now have $90 in books. This tracker is still one of my favorites. It's going to end up in my savings challenge tracker soon because I'm going to swap this out for an actual tracker, and this is going to become an actual savings challenge. Hair's getting nothing, but I am getting my hair done tomorrow. I'm going to go short again, so if you guys follow me over on Instagram, you would have seen that by now. And we're going to put 5 in tattoos, which puts us at 50. Amazing. Make sure we're still recording because I've had that happen a couple of times. That's terrifying. Alrighty, next up is my dog's binder. If you guys know, I have a full binder dedicated to my dogs. Alright, so starting off with Kenya. She's my older of my two. She's getting her usual 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 440 in Kenya. Grow her account as much as we can. Next up is Brindle, and she's getting 20, so now she has 220. Preventions is getting 30. I kind of know how this is one of my more consistent ones. It gets the same no matter what. There's 150 here. Pet emergency is getting 5, and that now has 100, 120, 130, 140. Dog treats and food has 10, and that now has 60. Dog toys has 100 in the bank. Is getting 5, so it's now got 105. I need more of these. I'm gonna try and get Mish to send me some. Let me pay for them. She has a habit of sending me things. Yeah. Pet care is getting 10. Hopefully soon we can pay for them to get professionally washed and groomed again. I haven't done it in a while. Pet sitter fees is getting 5, and it now has 100 in the bank, 20, 30, 40. So we're sitting at 140 in pet sitter fees. We're not desperate, but I like just having the money just in case. Accessories, whoop, is also getting 5. So we've got 30 in accessories. This pays for new collars, leads, halties, whatever I need for them. All right, we're sitting at 50 for council registration. So that comes out July every year. Yearly vaccinations is getting 20. That's sitting at 240. My husband and I gave our Christmas presents to each other early, so he knows what I got, and I know what I got. I got a vinyl player. I've been talking to Blake over at Well, and we were discussing, like, you know, getting vinyls and like getting vinyl and stuff. So he's starting his collection at the same time I'm starting mine. So we've been getting really excited, showing each other kind of what we've been getting. Bike Rego is up first. This has 200, and we're putting 25. So now it's 225. It's a mess. Yep. Bike maintenance is up next. And that's getting 20, so now 20, 40. We've got 80 in bike maintenance. Bike extra. Oh, we're finally putting only $5 in here. Perfect. So that's 55. All right, next up is the car section. 500. We're going to be doing its usual 35. So 500, 600. 30, 40, 650. Car maintenance is up next. It has 500 in the bank. My car's getting serviced. This money will be gone the next during the next cash on stuffing. 5. That's getting 20. So 580. I'll have 600 in my. Yeah. I knew I was gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to pull out of my emergency fund in my vehicles. This is why I have it, and it might seem strange, but literally it's why I've got it. 5 in car extra. That's 60. All right, license renewal is no longer fully funded, but I can put money into this whenever I want because it only costs about $300 to renew my license for 5 years, and I can take my time. So, tires is getting 10. Now has 50, 65. My car tires are definitely getting overdue, but I'll find out more about that when I go get my car actually serviced. 200. $280 in vehicle emergency, which is great because that will literally cover just the last of my service plus the car rental because I need a car for the day so I can get around. And fuel's getting 10, which means it has 20. Trying to get through this as quick as possible. This video might seem rushed, and I hate that because I do try and take some time on my videos when I am recording them, but sometimes it doesn't always play out that way. And I do work full time. This I do for fun. So yeah, I do try and make sure that, you know, I gotta do what I can, but I'm also making, like, if I always try and squeeze in the video. Subscriptions is getting 10, which is its normal. So I have 1 to 310, which means we have hit the over halfway mark for the subscriptions goal, which is $600. So what I've been doing, and I know this is weird, I'm kind of going envelope by envelope. Telstra's getting 5. I kind of have one that I'm stuffing the most into, and then ones that I'm just, you know, casually stuffing. So I've got 40 in Telstra, and working my way up to the big bills. So yeah, seeing how I'm going, and I'm just working around it. But I know my goals. Subscriptions is 600, insurance is 7,000, Telstra is 2,500, Rego is 2,000, utilities is 7,000, other is 1,000, dog backups 5,000, and pay ahead's 8,000. So pay ahead's a month. I earn a bit more than $8,000 a month, but the goal is to obviously have, I don't know how much I earn a month actually, but the goal is to obviously be able to have it so everything there in the year ahead pays for a full year worth of those items. The only thing it doesn't cover is my loan, but I'm hoping to have that paid off at some point. Alrighty, we're going into my house next, my home binder, and we're putting 5 in house excess. I don't know how much our excess is. I know it'd be over $1,000 for our house. 9 times out of 10, they mostly are over $1,000. Maintenance is getting 5. I'm gonna have to pull it out. We've got 110. Thought I had more. Football. Renovations isn't getting nothing. Supplies is getting 5. And that now has 115. Guest items is up next, and that's getting 10, and that now has 20. Guest items is imperative because when I move, I want to be able to make sure that my guests have everything they need. Toiletries, just in case they've forgotten, and stuff that I can help take care of them. And obviously make their stay with us as comfortable as possible. Namely, just in case some of my US friends decide they want to pop over to Australia for a visit. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. They know who they are. I've already explained that they are more than welcome to stay with me. Alright, this is my kids binder. If you guys don't know, me and my husband do not have kids. It is not something we are ready for, but I am putting money away to ensure that it hits us a little less hard when we do it. So 55 in medical. I want to ensure that we're obviously giving our kids, when we choose to have them, the best start. And right now it's just not on the cards for us, but it is something we want to ensure that we're taking care of and making, like, we've got funds set aside to jumpstart us so it doesn't hit as hard when that time comes. Education. We've got 65 in daycare. So these beautiful little envelopes here from the Millennial dollar. This is probably one of my only ones that is like fully separated. The rest of them kind of have their actual, you know, tells you what's in the binder. But this one I feel like actually kind of has them separated, tells me where everything is, which I love, and I wish I could do with the rest of them. I think the only other one I could do that with is vehicles. So, but we'll see. Alright, next up is my holidays binder. Alright, Valentine's Day is getting 5. And we now have 110 in Valentine's Day. My husband's birthday falls right around Valentine's Day, so we probably will do, his is February 1st, so we'll probably do something for Valentine's Day around the same time for his birthday as well. Go out for a really nice dinner. Easter is getting 5, that now has 20, now has 30 in Easter. Mother's Day is up next. And that's getting its usual 10, so it now has 150. I love spoiling my parents. Both of my parents wanted very particular things for Christmas. I've also just bought their presents, and I've been able to make sure that I've been able to grab both of theirs. It's a lot harder for me and my siblings with like Christmas gifts and stuff. So me and my sister agreed not to get each other anything. I do, however, get something for my niece. That's a given. Black Friday is getting 20. But yeah, it's a given that I get something for my niece, but I don't really get anything. Me and my sister kind of try and avoid getting each other anything. Christmas is still getting its 5, so I got 125 in Christmas. Definitely want to up the Christmas next year to have a tiny bit more money. New Year's gifts is getting 20. It's now got 70. Nearly fully funded. We're fully funded there. Misk is getting 5. I feel like I've not hit over 100 on miscellaneous in this envelope yet, and I won't because I've just spent $30 on gift wrapping and tags and the rest of it, so I don't think I'm going to hit under 30 on that anytime soon. Next up is travel. Alright. This is one of my favorite binders. If you don't know, this is one of my binders from the Millennial dollar. This is her Nina collection in her cherry coffee. This is from the RaeMarkable dollar, and I love this. She made it custom for me. It's one of my favorite things still in the entire world. Passport I need to do soon. I think I might grab the person to fill out my form for me. Flights is getting 10, which means it now has 125. I'm still unsure to how much flights are going to cost me, but I know there is a little bit of out-of-pocket expense. Oh, so I just realized that you guys can see the permanent marker still left on some of my fingers, so especially my thumb. I let a child draw with Sharpie on my hands, and it came off most of my hands, just not my nails. So I made that grave mistake, but she laughed, she giggled, she enjoyed herself, and that's what matters to me. 100 here, and then we've got 20, so 120 in accommodation. It's exciting. And then we're going all the way back to Girl Strip. Basically, this is so that I can see Sarah, because I love Sarah. Sarah's one of my friends. Sarah will watch this eventually at some point. She's not the best at watching my videos. I think my voice annoys her because she hears it every day. Kidding. Could, but I don't think it does, because she still wants to talk to me. But Sarah is one of my closest friends. I absolutely adore her. She's got 2 dachshunds, and I think they are the cutest dogs ever. You know, close second to my mum, obviously. Oh wait, well, moving fees is getting 5. So moving fees has 50, 70, 80, 90. So I got $90 in moving fees. And then vehicle transport's getting 10. Really trying to make sure I've got a bit of money. So I've got $100 now sitting in vehicle transport, which is good because that will jumpstart what I need to be able to pay to move my bike, if that ever happens. Perfect. All right. Yay. That, I hope I got through that quick. All right, we're sitting at 23 minutes, so that's decent for one of my videos. All right, I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.